guys, welcome back to my channel. This time I'm not streaming for this review that you didn't ask for, and we are just gonna dive right into the game, Tiny Witch. It is so cute. I cannot sing enough praises for this game. I'm actually just gonna hit continue because I've already beat it and I've already opened up the challenge, which I'm still working on. So I'm just gonna take you through one section just to kind of let you see what this game is all about and also go over some of the strategies that I've already kind of made over the past like 2 days that I've been playing it. So we're just gonna go ahead, restart with the village. Alright, so opening store, our goal is to just get as much money that they're asking for. So right now they're asking for 100 coin and we're just gonna dive right in. This is us. Right now we're in the preparation stages. You've got your cauldron where you're gonna cook with your ingredients over here. This little pumpkin is a trash can. You've got a broom that you're gonna be using to sweep up spells and things in your way. And then these are some mixing bowls. This tree trunk is where you grab your ingredient from. This chest over here is where you can hold one single item. And then this crystal ball is your shop where you buy pretty much everything from. We're going to be able to add 2 more cauldrons, and we're going to be able to add 1 more chest later. There's some other really cool things about this game that once we get into it, just let's go. I love this game. So right away, dungeon masters are going to come in and they're going to ask you for a specific minion, and so we're gonna create them. It does start off pretty slow and it can seem a little jarring and difficult, but just stick with it. Pay no mind to the amount of people coming in, because the idea isn't that you're meant to get to everyone, because it's not really feasible that you're gonna be able to get to everyone. The idea is to fill up the money bar that's at the very top of the screen and maintain it, because eventually these people are going to be upset, they're going to be rude, and they're going to start trying to hurt you. And if you get hit, it is going to knock away your coins and you're going to have to run after them, which is really funny. One thing you can do while you wait is, as you see his bar going down, you can try to apologize and it'll build his bar back up little by little. And if you look in the upper right corner, there's like a circle. It's like a timer. Because there's a day cycle and there's a night cycle as well. From that blinking, we can see that our day cycle is ending. And what you want to do is, if you have anything that's prepped, but you don't have enough time to make the final ingredient, put it in your chest, because typically you are going to be able to use it again later on. So now we're in the night stage. The night stage can be a lot harder. There's going to be more people coming in asking for things, and so you kind of have to pick and choose, first of all, what am I making, because this is just one ingredient and eventually you're going to have between 3 or 4 ingredients that you're going to have to make for people, for their minions, and you're going to have to decide which one is going to give me the most coin. Their meter might be running really low, so they're going to leave. And you just kind of have to decide whether it's worth it or not, because the lower their meter, the less likely they are going to tip you, which sucks. And it really is basically running a restaurant for dungeon masters. Alrighty. When there's more cauldrons, that does help. Just to kind of make sure that you have everything kind of popping out on time. I like to time everything. So you see how this candle is lower? I love to be ready with another ingredient to just pop it right in. And then we're gonna try and make it. Made it! And pick up your tip. Perfect. Alright, so that was the end of day 1. As you can see, we made 8 ghosts for 144 coins, and then we got a tip of 45 coins for a total of 189. We didn't have anyone leave angry or upset, which is good, and then we served 8 customers, which is great. And we went over our goal. So day 2, new learnings. So your request is the same, like, greenish cube, but now there's another one, which means there's a new ingredient. Whenever there's a new ingredient, you want to go over to your crystal ball, scroll down to your pestles, and then it'll just automatically show you the one that you need. I do hate that they cost money, but it just, you have to think about how much money you want to spend on a certain item later on to help you throughout the game. And it's just, you have to be money conscious, you have to be time conscious. At first I thought this was, again, just like a little mobile game that costs money, and I was mistaken. This game is actually really dynamic and really fun. Perfect. So you see how that Scully Queen came in? They want something completely different, so what we want to do, pick it up, go over to the pestle, but now the pestle has a candle and you have to wait for that one to be ready. And the day cycle is typically pretty chill, but once it gets to the night cycle, as you play along the game, oh my goodness, the night cycle might kick your ass. Oh, so that's not going to be ready in time? Yeah, we got it put away just in time. Because if it's still in your hand while you're trying to put something in the chest, they won't let you keep it. They know better. So I'm going to see if they updated it. Okay, not yet. So we only have 99 coin, but the cauldrons are pretty expensive. The third cauldron is 200, and then the fourth cauldron is going to be 400, which, oof. And it's a great thing that we kept that one. As you can see, during the night cycle, more are just going to come in. And I always like to serve the first one who comes in because their bar is instantly going to start to lower first. Depending on if they're angry. Angry customers are going to run out of patience very, very fast. And then there's also going to be rich customers that will be more patient. Oh, let me put that away. Oop. Oh, don't let it burn. Because if it burns, it will turn to ash, and we don't need that right now. Okay, so we're not going to have enough time to serve another customer, so I am just going to put that in storage. Perfect, met our goal. We made 5 ghosts, we made 3 zombies. We did pretty well. Day 3, beware. still that same request for the zombies and the ghosts. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna head to the main menu and hop back in so I can show you a different section, and we'll go through the day and night cycle of one other section before I kind of just round it off this review. So we're gonna go to one of my worst sections, which is probably the cave. And I was on day 7, oh boy. So the cave has a different, essentially a different setting. You're physically in a cave, and what comes with the cave? Darkness. A really cool aspect is as you go through the days, eventually they're going to give you things such as decorations you can use, like this crystal, prevent up to 2 customer attacks. The customers will attack you. Gold jar, increase tips of affected customers by 40%, but decrease their patience by 10%. So you have different decorations that can fill in 1 of 4 slots, but you also have pets that can fill in slots. My favorite for the cave is the bat. Cast bat ears that increase your vision in darkness. It's very good. This pangolin basically makes you impervious to attacks on the ground and customer attacks. And then the phoenix is really cool because it casts out a flame that'll automatically finish every single cauldron. But the drawback is everything that gets finished in a cauldron, if you let it sit too long, it's gonna get set on fire and then it's gonna turn into ash, which if ash is not a part of your ingredient, you're gonna waste time having to throw it away. And then they always have a booster which always costs 100, and it's just gonna speed up one of these cauldrons. I wish it was more than 1, but it does add another wave of difficulty. So this is day 7 of the cave, and you'll get to see what this is all about. You do not have necessary utensils to meet today's orders. Whoops. Looks like I was missing the scales. Okay, that's the only other one I needed. Oh boy. So now that there's a cave, you see these 2 torches. Once you hit the night cycle, those lights are going to start going out and you're going to have to spend time to get them relit again. It only takes a second, but a second, sometimes all it takes. We're going to let that one burn. If you get hit with that, or if you run into the muck... Uh-oh. Picked up the wrong one. Whoops. Already, we're in trouble! Alright, so who's running low? The bat is. Okay. Perfect. Let me quickly... I'll let that one burn. It's getting everywhere. Alright, it's a good thing that I let that one burn. So as you can see, I have the bat and the pangolin set up on the table, and so that's why you see this little rock come out. And so it makes me safe from their attacks and from all this murky stuff on the ground. Take advantage of that sped up cauldron. They're so cute. I don't think I have enough time. Yeah, I don't have enough time for anything. But not only did we meet our goal, but that was only in the day cycle, which is great because now during the night cycle, all you have to do is maintain the amount of gold that you have or try to add on more. Try to take as less damage as possible. We're in the prep stage. I will go ahead and buy another booster. And I like to put it on the second one. And let's just dive right in. See how the flame went out? I'm gonna let that one turn to ash. I'm gonna let that one turn to ash. I promise there's a method to my madness. Alright. These little circles on the floor are the absolute worst. It will make your keys or your controller opposite. You see the coins floating around some of these people? It means they've got money. Someone, I think, is inevitably going to have to leave by the time the night is over. I think someone might end up leaving. Wait, no! Oh, but I couldn't get her. Wait, maybe we're lucky? I'm just gonna let time run out because I just don't have enough time to make more ingredients. We did absolutely wonderful. No one left angry, which is always what I want. So now it's going to go on to day 8, scales and stones. And the interesting thing is every day the request will change or multiply. So now there's a third ingredient that we have to use, but also if you look on the side under the recipes, you don't see this symbol anymore. And one thing you can do that's awesome is you can sell it back for the same amount that you bought it for. Because you are going to have to go in and replace it with the one that you need, which might cost more or less. But that is just a very quick overview of Tiny Witch. It definitely defeated any expectation that I had for it. It's actually very well-rounded in its gameplay. It's absolutely adorable. You have to be careful of your time, be careful that you're using the right ingredients. You have to make sure that you prep well, make sure that you're buying different decorations and different pets whose abilities will work to your advantage depending on the space that you're in, because the enemies change. The amount of ingredients that you have to use will vary. You have to make sure that you get all of those cauldrons as soon as you can. I know they're expensive. And just, it might get overwhelming if you're trying to serve so many people at once, but just pay attention to how much money you've already made during the day cycle, and then go into the night cycle thinking, how much more do I need to make? Let's get the bar filled, and then go from there. I hope that this has been helpful in any way. Please go pick up Tiny Witch. You can get it on the Steam store. You can get it on, I believe, console as well. And it was like $8.99. I think that it's absolutely awesome. I love that it's pixel themed. It's very cute. And am I gonna go through that challenge mode? Absolutely. But again, thanks for popping in to watch this video. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. If you want to check me out on Twitch, I am going to be at THX Wanderer. I stream every Wednesday at 3:30, and I also stream makeup, a Get Ready With Me, every single Saturday at around 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, have a wonderful day, you guys. Bye!